The collisions between Russia and Turkey in Syria are worth our attention amongst the many complexities in dealing with ISIS and Syria and Iraq. But we're going to focus right here on just between Russia and Turkey. Putin's government has committed themselves, including militarily, to propping up Assad's regime, which immediately trumps Erdogan's ambitions. Erdogan and his party in Turkey had ambitions, which I doubt they could have ever fulfilled, of rebuilding the old Ottoman sphere of influence in Syria and Iraq. That's no longer possible. And Erdogan party won a big victory in their last elections, so he's overplayed his hand. The Russian warplane was shot down. We know that. This was really unnecessary. The Russian airplane was over Turkish airspace for maybe 1 to 2/10 of 1 second, and a tiny sliver of land of Turkey. So Erdogan didn't really need to do that, but he did, not realizing you cannot intimidate Putin. And Putin and Russia have already applied heavy sanctions. There will be no more tourism going from Russia to Turkey. That's a huge loss economically on Turkey's part. If Erdogan does any more, he runs the risk of Russia shutting off their energy supply, which is 15 to 20% of what Turkey needs. So there are those who are worried that Putin will attack militarily Turkey. I don't think so. He doesn't need to, unless Erdogan provokes him seriously. And I don't think Erdogan's going to do that. But this vastly complicates matters in that region, and including for the United States and the Kurds. Turkey is more interested in stopping Kurdish influence than they actually are in curbing ISIS. And so far, they have yet to really use their power against ISIS. The conflict between Russia and Turkey is likely to escalate to more Russian sanctions against Turkey. NATO allies have been trying to get Erdogan to back off, so far without much success. So we'll see how that plays out. But we need to be aware that you've got essentially the Czar and the Sultan. There's a long history of conflict and antagonism between Russia and Turkey, dating back centuries, really. This is just a modern iteration of it, and a conflict of ambitions, particularly in Syria and beyond, and that is not going to go away anytime soon.